All right, I just want to share with you guys because I've used it with my athletes and they've actually really enjoyed it. And it's really a combination of two things, two different books that I read. So basically, what it's called a trust script. And in the one book I read about, the sports psychologist had given this guide, just write on a piece of paper, we know why you should trust yourself, and then record it. But then in the other book, I was reading something called the Solomon Paradox. From what I understand from the book, they said that King Solomon was the wisest person in the land. Everybody, went to him for advice, and he was amazing, good, gave really good advice. But when he came to himself, he never listened to his own advice. And so now they call Solomon Paradox is when, we're really good at giving other people advice. We're really good if someone else gives us advice. But when it comes to ourselves, we don't really listen to ourselves or don't even give us like supportive or good advice. So it's one of the ways to combat that is called distant self-talk, which is basically talking to yourself in the second person. So, like if something's not going well, I'll be like, Sarah, it's okay, you got this. And so how I kind of like combine those two is in the trust script, I have the athlete write it in the second person. So it'd be like, Sarah, trust yourself for this, trust yourself for that. And so once they've written their trust script, then they record it. So now what you do is you just listen to that recording, a couple times a day, you listen to that recording before you go out. But because it's in the second person and you're hearing yourself telling yourself, it's that distant self-talk. So you kind of like it connects differently with you and you have a better opportunity to listen to yourself. And so the athletes have enjoyed that. So you write the transcript in the second person. So like writing it to yourself, and then you record it and then you listen to it whenever you want. This one specific client that I'll send it to you, she listens to it a lot because she tends to catastrophize her thoughts. And so she gets really anxious, and she uses the recording when she feels like that, and it's has been providing relief.